everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles tutorial. And this one's going to be on using the new OpenDef from ZeeMod, the ZeeMod Audio Framework, and how to, if you want to put your own engine in there with something that's tailored to your needs, I'll show you how. So we'll hop in this truck, and I've taken my modified OpenDef out of here, and I put a bone stock OpenDef in, and just to show, there's a 500 horsepower engine, and we got the 700 horsepower engine from ZeeMod that comes with it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and we're going to put in my usual ones that I usually put in. And I want to do my own 705 with about let's see, what did I want to do that? About, I'm going to go 2450 on torque, I think, with the 705. So I'm going to add that in my other ones, but I'm going to show you how to do it. And so yeah, let's get on with it. Nothing to confirm. We get out of here. We have to quit the game because we're going to be going into the... Now, you didn't have to quit before to go into the mod folder. But while the game is running, you can no longer go in the mod folder, which is kind of a bummer. So we have to quit right out, but we will get to it here. We're waiting for that to quit. I'm going to bring up a couple things. Do I have... Let's close that. We'll go here. And I'm going to bring up a couple... Don't have anything in here. Okay. So we want to go pound feet to HP. That. And then we're going to just open up another window that's going to give us HP to Newton meter. Oh, is that what I did on the other one? Did I get that wrong? Pound feet to, wait a minute, pound feet, that's not what I want. Pound feet to Newton meter, that's the one. And the other one is to kilowatts. I got that wrong. Kilowatt. There we go. Got those ready. All right. So time to get some folders opened up here. So got one. Do I have anything else? Nope. So this is my OpenDef mods here. This is the modded OpenDef. So the one we've got in the truck right now is a default one. So what we'll do, we can just open this in a new window. Take it over here. And we can do this right in that OpenDef, or the OpenDef that's in here. And I'll show you what we're going to do. So how we're going to do it. It's pretty simple. It's not real far off the old one. It's just, it's different. Okay, so we're going to show more options. 7-zip. Open archive. This is where we're going to do our work in here. And we might copy some stuff out in here in this space and bring it back in. So we've got to go in the first thing we got to do. So we know what we want to do. And I'm assuming that you guys have got a handle on this. Like, okay, I'll show you the difference actually. Let's go to a different OpenDef. 3408. So let's go, where's the old 3406? Here we go. Here's the old 3406. See, we go in here and you go in any of your trucks. And you go engine, and all the engines are here, just like they're going to be now. The sound file is right there. Sound SUI. So just remember that. That's different. And in the SII file is the one you would edit. So here's an 80. That'll be my 805. So I go in here, and I got my 805 horsepower, and all this stuff is here. Right? And that's what you're used to seeing. You put the, this is in the KSW Giant. So that's the way it used to work. That's what you're used to seeing. But it's going to be different now. So we'll go back down to this one. We'll go in here. If we go to vehicle truck, and in this case, we're working with the FLX. So that's Peterbilt FLX. Right there. And if we go engine, this is what it's got in it now. And this is what ZeeMod has. And you can see in here, there's no SUI file. It's all SIIs. And these are the ones we would usually edit. So if we went in this, say this 70, for example, we wanted to edit it, we go in here. This is all that's here. Yikes, what happened? So this is the SUI file line right here. It's looking for the SUI. So we're going to point this whole thing to the SUI, which is now where our engine is going to be. So we would go back up here to find that. And in here, there's a file called _common. And in the initial version, it was just common, so there's no underscore. So it appeared in, if it was alphabetical order, it would be up here somewhere, right in here, right there. So now he's got the underscore under it, so it's down here. So if we look in here, data, engine. Now, all the engine changes we're going to make in here, these are going to apply to all the trucks, except we don't have the SII file pointing here. So it's all sounding pretty goofy. I'm probably not doing a good job of explaining it, but you'll see what we're going to do here to make this work. So we want a 6 1/4, I really like. So we'll take this thing here and we're going to go right click it. No, or actually we'll just open it. And we're going to go call it 625. 625. And wait a minute, is this going to work? I'm trying to remember. If we can save it in here without changing the name. No, let's not do that. Close that. No, we don't want to update it. So let's take this and we're going to copy it outside. So we're going to copy to, and we're going to copy it to this folder right here. This is a good way to do it. And if you drag it over and you start editing, it'll turn into a text file for some reason. And it used to be able to do that, but don't do that anymore. So what we're looking for is, where are we? My F drive. Let's go to this PC, F, ZeeMod, OpenDef mods, and we'll just copy it right to here. There it is. And it's still an this is an SUI file here. And we don't want to change it into a text file because then it doesn't work. So now we can go in here and edit this. So we can just go in here. And now we're going to make it 625. So go 625. And we're going to call it 625. I forget what the Newton meters is. I think it's like 450 or something, but that's why we brought up these pages here. HP to kilowatt. So 625, 466. There we go. We change this to 466. And this way it looks right when we look at it in the menu. And then our foot pounds, we know we want, for this one, I think what do I do? This one. I think this one I usually put it at 2200. Yeah, that's what I usually do, 2200 for this one. And in Newton meters, I'll have to look that up because I forget. I know the other one's pretty good that I always do, but that one, not so much. Yeah, so that's the one. And foot pound. 2982, rounded up 2983. Okay. 983. There we go. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I guess that's yet. Oh, that should be 983. There we go. And we'll take this, copy it. This is the number that matters. This is what this whole thing reads, is that number right there. These numbers here are for your the menu when you're looking at the little items, you know, the breakdown on what the engine is. And this is where you change the torque curve if you want to mess with it. And yeah, I do very rarely. And now that he's got it, so you can let out the clutch and, you know, the lower gear so that it's stalling. I don't find the need to mess with it now. So down here, we don't have to change anything here. Nothing else. We've got everything we want. And now we're going to go, we could save this one because we've already got a 50 over here, so we don't have to worry about. And we can go save as, file, save as. Oh, see, it wants to change this as a text file, so forget it. That's where we run into trouble. So we just go save and close this, and it's going to still be an SII or SUI. Yeah, if we had a, yeah, that's weird how that seems to have changed. Anyway, now what we do, we'll right-click it, and we'll rename it to, we're going to call that 65. Oops, that's a 765. There we go. So there's our new one. We could just put that right in there, but we're going to use it to edit these other ones. So we're going to do, yeah, we'll just open it, go in it, and we're going to do, we got a 700. I wanted to do a 705. 70, and do a 70 here. And we got to look up what that is. So get this going. $525, $526, round it up. 526. We're going to make it 2450. And we got to look up, see what that is. $330 or $33.21, 22, $33.22. Oops, got too many numbers in there. That'll be a lot of torque. This will be a good running engine. This is one I think I'm gonna enjoy. So now, don't have to change anything else there. We're gonna go, oh shoot, you know what? Before we do that, we better take this and, oh shoot. Oh, that's not working right, is it? Because we can't go file, save as, or it's gonna change it. Yeah, it's gonna change to a normal text file. Shoot, I should have thought of that before I put all that in there. Oh, rats. Darn it all. We have to cancel this. Let's see if we can copy this. Paste it here. It's still SUI. There we go. We'll do the copy. My bad. Sorry, I took you through all that for nothing. Close that other one. Or actually, yeah, we'll just close that. Cancel. This one here. Now, actually, we could go file. Which one do we have? We have this one. Shoot. Close it. We don't want to save it. This is the copy. This one we want to change. Sorry about all this goofing around. Maybe being repetitive here will help. What was that? 546, was it? Let's have a look. Oh, 526. The other one was 2450 at 3322. This is 526. This is going to be 3322. All right. Now we're going to save this as File. No, hang on. We just save it. And we should be able to just close it. Yeah. Rename it. This is the trick that I had to learn, like to rename these. And here I am. It's been a little while since I've messed with it, so I'm messing it up already. Save it as 75. It's still on SUI, so we're good. So now we can take this and copy this one. Paste it back in here. This one we're going to go in. We're going to make our 805. Let's go a little quicker because I don't need to look up the power numbers for these. 8. And I just make that an even 600 and they show up. It's actually 596. But other guys, you know, the real ones are 596. And if I go with 600, it stands out when I'm looking through them and seeing what the truck has. So we're going to go 2950. That's why I do the 805 too, so that I know it's one of mine. And the 2950 is 4,000 Newton meters, pretty much bang on. And we'll just save that. Close it. This one's going to get renamed. A little further here. I'll call it 80, 85. And now we can copy that. We'll get the final one, and then we're going to go and do the SII file, which takes just a second or two. It's really quick. So this will be the 905 or 1005. And it's 1005. This is like the heavy haul version. And this one, 745. And 3688. And 5,000. 5,000. There we go. Save it. Close it. We'll rename it 95. There we go. Now we've got our new engines. So we could take these engines right now and just put them over in the other, in here. And say, yes, we want to do that. Now what we've got to do is go get at that common file, or the truck itself. So we're going to go get the Peterbilt FLX. And we've got to add those 3 new engines here. So now what we do is we're going to take this guy and copy to. Got to find that again. Good thing ZeeMod isn't in there too far. Open defs. Okay. And that's it right there. SII right there. So now before we do anything, well, this is already in there, so we could rename this one to our new name and, you know, keep track of what we're doing. So I'll rename it to the 65 here right now because they have to match up. 65, we'll go in it. And the FLX is already there because we went and took it from that. Change this to 65. Change this to 65. And there, that's the change we make on the truck for that one. We'll go save. Let's close it. And then make sure we're on the SII. Right click, copy, paste. This one we're going to could rename it now, I guess, to the 75. Was it? Oh, where were we here? Let's look under. Oh, it's behind here. 75. Rename. sure we got the SII. And, oops. Come on. Just want to do the one little digit here. 7. 7. Save. Copy, paste. We can rename it after. I guess it doesn't matter. Or we could do it here as well. 8. Make sure we're going into the right one. Oops. I shouldn't get the mouse going so fast because it always has that little reset there once you get in there. 8. Save. Click it. And it's the right one. Yep. Copy, paste. It went down. There it is. Okay. Everyone's good. This is going to be the 95. You know, you can't go with 3 digits. I tried it just to see. And it kind of makes sense. You used to be able with the old ones the way it was before. You could go like, you know, make this whatever you wanted, but now you have to go with just 2 digits. So you might have to, if you're going to do a whole bunch of engines, you might have to get a little more creative than I've been here. So this one we can rename to 9. There we go. So now that's for the common here, the SIIs. So in here, we're going to take all those SIIs. So we just hit Control and click all of these. We're going to drag them in there. Say, yep. And now we're going to go jump in the truck. See what happens if you got those engines or not. Oh, wait a minute. Was I doing? Yeah, I was doing the one in the folder. I hope so. Yeah, the one in the mod folder. I hope I was. I dithered that on it right at the beginning there. Okay, let's see what happens here. Yeah, so now we have some new engines. So there's ZeeMod 700. Now we've got a 805, a 705, a 625, and the 1005. And these are the numbers we were changing. This is where you see them, like the horsepower is equal, 745 kilowatts. Because, I mean, folks in Europe are going to want to see in the kilowatt number, not the horsepower, or they want to see the newton meters instead of the pound feet, because this is what counts. Now, I know in the past, I still have an engine out there somewhere where I've got, like, for the foot pounds, it says some bajillion gargantuan number. It's a typo. If this number here, down lower in the file where we showed it to you earlier, is the one that counts, that's the one. So now here's the problem. I've only got this working on this one truck, so the FLX. If I went out to my truck manager and go get to the company truck manager, we got a K100 here. It's got some other engine in it. Let's find out what it is. We'll upgrade it. And the engine is 805 444 Cummins, but it doesn't have the other ZeeMod. There's a 300, probably goes, there's a 700. We don't have all those other engines. So what I did, and what I've got, is we're going to leave here. I'll actually quit. I'm going to show you how to use the OpenDef generator. And in a heartbeat, we're going to put that engine mod in about 140 trucks in seconds. It's pretty cool. So, and then we'll come back in and we'll see that we have that engine in the K100 or any of those engines, and life's going to be good. So while I'm waiting for that to open, I'll drag this up here. Oh, do we have the other one open still? No. So we're going to go into American Truck Simulator. Oops, get rid of that. Mod. This is going to sound really crazy, and it's going to be kind of bold and like, oh my God, why are you doing that? But I'm going to go in here, going to right click it, open with, I'll show more options, sorry, 7-zip, open archive. We're going to go in here to the vehicle truck, and we're going to take all the trucks. And not common, don't select common. I'm going to hit shift, going to select them all and leave the common alone. Then we're going to find Peterbilt FLX right there. We're going to not select that, so deselect it. Now we're going to right click all this other stuff. We're going to delete it all. Now we've just got the FLXs. That's the only engine. That's the only truck that has the engine mods. All those other ones didn't. So that's not much good. And we got the common and that. Those are the two files we've modified here so far. So we close this. We're going to go to the desktop, and we're going to get the OpenDef generator somewhere. Oh, heck, where did it go? What did I do with it? Ooh, we better pause while I go find it. Hang on a sec. Okay, I had to go and just dig it out again. So what we're going to do now, we got to do a couple things. The first thing we're going to do before we use it, there it is, by the way, and that's free from ZeeMod. It's just it's a really cool tool. You can actually do other things with it besides just this. If you can think of some use for it, which I have. We want to go into my documents, to my ATS notepads, to my truck list by file name. The new one, that's the one I want. It's bigger. It's got a lot more stuff in it. So there should be, how many items I got in here? ATS and ETS. I think I got, how many? Oh, 144 or something like that. So let's take that one. I don't know if this will work if we hit shift. Does that? Yeah, we got them all. I wonder if I can hit control and get rid of the, we want to go in here now. We don't want two Peterbilt FLXs. So Peterbilt, this isn't alphabetic. I should have sorted that alphabetically. Got a lot of trucks in here. Everything you think of. And the files are so small, it doesn't really matter. There it is. Can I clear that one out? No, I can't. Okay, we'll go find it when we go in there. All right, we're going to go Control-C. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Go Control-C, copy all of that. It's on our clipboard now. Now we open up the OpenDef generator over here. And we're going to hit this little thing and browse to our mod folder, or our OpenDef in the mod folder. And where is it? I'll go back. There it is. Right there, that one. Double click it. We all got it, and there's the Peterbilt FLX. Can't delete that one. That's the one with the goods in it. So select just below it here and go Control-V and put all those other ones in here. Now we're going to go find that duplicate. It's up near the top. Get it out of there. So I just highlight it and I go backspace twice. And there we go. I'll save and close. Done. Now we just put that engine mod in 144 trucks. So now if we go in the game, we should have those engines in the K100 too. Or any of those other trucks that are in there. Because I mean, I got ETS trucks in there, all kinds of things. It's a huge list. Sorry, it took a minute to get going on that thing there. I forgot about the, it changes it to a text file. And the way to do it is, you know, you have to copy it out and then copy the one you modified and keep copying them and renaming them till you build up that little list that you need. Because if you drag it out like we used to be able to, I don't know what's changed, but you used to be able to drag them out and they would stay as an SII, or actually they worked as text files before. I think that's what it is. So company, truck manager, K100E, engine. And look at all these ZeeMod. Oh, those are 3406Es. Sorry. Where are they all? Oh, here we go. 1,005 horsepower, 506 1/4, 805, 705, 6. Yeah, so they're all there. So that was pretty easy. So we only have to go through all that goofing around once. You don't have to do it for truck after truck after truck. So it's handy. It can save you a lot of time. And that concludes this tutorial. What engine did we choose here? We should choose one of these. That's 705. Now, I got to go trucking. I actually got to make tomorrow's video yet, so I might as well with one of these. Probably this beauty right here. Why not? And why don't we put that 705 in here and try it out in tomorrow's video. So we have a 500. There it is. Go put some nasty old trailer on behind this thing and make her tug. And that's the FLX Peterbilt 359, if you didn't catch that. One of my all-time favorites. This is a fantastic truck. If you like the old stuff. Like, oops, let's get back in here. Reset Toby. Oh, we got to do the old. Hang on. We got to look around. Do this. Do that. Get rid of that. Reset. There we go. What an awesome truck. So, as always, I really appreciate you guys following along. I hope that made sense. And I do have a channel on my Discord dedicated to this ZeeMods Audio Framework Open Def. Let's get in the truck. It's real loud out there. And there's discussion there too. So if you do have issues, just jump on the Discord and you'll find it. A link to the Discord's in the video description as always. And take care, guys. We'll catch you on the next one, and bye for now.